It's time for Lander Valley Basketball. Coming up on the Porter's Tailgate Show live on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM and streaming online on the County 10 YouTube channel. You will hear about today's games, updates from around Fremont County, and catch up with the Lander coaches and athletes. Now, let's send it to the voice of the Tigers. Here's Wyatt Barichka and Riley Bullion.
Coming to you live from Powell, Wyoming, live on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM. We're also streaming video on the County 10 YouTube and Facebook pages. Big shout out to Jared Anderson at Radio Control, Christian Corona on the camera duties today, as well as Riley going to be producing also on the call. I'm Wyatt Barichka. Thank you for tuning into this edition of Tiger Basketball as we get on the Porter's pregame show, brought to you by Porter's Mountain View Supply. It's a company in Riverton, is a proud supporter of LVHS athletics this season. Wants to remind you that the beautiful weather we have is not here right now. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home with good wood, gas, or pellet stoves this winter. Porter's on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com. Just before we went on, Grable hit a game-winning three, and if that probably doesn't say anything, Riley, I think we're in for a good one. And you know, these two teams that we're about to bring coverage of, the Lander Valley Tigers and the Powell Panthers, I mean, these two games have gone back and forth really the last couple of seasons, actually dating back to almost a year ago in this gym exactly, where Lander would get a 46-45 victory in overtime play. So, and then also happening just the first game of the season, Powell got an overtime victory as well, 67-61. Riley, I'm expecting a good matchup in this one.
Definitely seeing a little bit of a trend there as we looked at both of those scores. Obviously, Lander winning here against Powell at home and then losing just a couple weeks ago to Powell away. So it's definitely going to be a good matchup between these two teams. If Lander can bring what they brought yesterday from the two games that they played and obviously the game that we called, and then keep the defense up, they're going to do just fine.
Yeah, we got with head coach Stu Mullins. We'll give you guys that pregame interview coming up here just a little bit shortly. Coming into this game, dating back to 2006, according to MaxPreps.com, Lander leads the all-time series 28-10, dating back to 2006. Again, Powell winning that last matchup after Lander won 4 straight, dating back to 2021. Again, this will be the second of 3 now officially this season. Again, they were going to play one game in Lander, one game here. That's actually going to be coming up right around the corner, I believe, if I am not mistaken, when Lander is having an overnight trip to here and a level. So Tigers really getting the quadrant play, not in the north anymore because they're in the south, but they're also getting to play some of the teams in the north, and that's kind of advantageous when you're kind of in the middle of both areas.
It's definitely interesting stuff that I've seen new to me, but it's good for them.
Yep, Tigers again looking to go 3-0. This is for an opportunity to play at 4:30 this afternoon. They'll play the winner of Worland or Level. If Lander wins, that's the same for Powell, and then Worland and Level actually probably getting started around shortly. The Lady Tigers actually tip things off. Currently, there is no update with that as we're trying to get a score for you guys. We'll provide one as soon as we can here, as we're going to step aside for our first time out. When we come back, we're going to catch up with head coach Stu Mullins. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Fremont Toyota of Lander is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes all across Fremont County. When you're looking for a vehicle, whether it's new or used, Fremont Toyota has got you covered with the best inventory across the state of Wyoming. Experience the Fremont Toyota difference. From service to the sale, let the professional staff take care of you and drive off happy knowing you made the right choice. Stop into 103 Fremont Way on the Wild West end of Lander and get your vehicle picked out today. Keeping you connected with Tiger Basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
Back here on the County 10 Sports Network, here with head coach of the Lander Tigers, Stu Mullins. And coach, just kind of go over that game yesterday. What were the positives that you saw against Wyoming Indian?
Yeah, I was just really proud of the way we just kind of fought throughout, and as we said on the post game, just kind of a different style that you have to play against with them, and the familiarity of the 2 teams is, those kids are best friends, and so it's a tricky game to play. And I thought we did a really nice job of coming out strong, and our defensive effort in the second and third quarter was great, I thought, and we'd like to finish a little bit better, but some learning opportunities for sure.
I know it was a team effort, but somebody I got to point out is Parker Sixby, who had to come in, kind of dealing with some stuff going on with Casey McClung. But just talk about how he just stepped in and kind of basically it's just like it was the same player.
Yeah, that kid has prepared himself for this moment. He spends probably the most time in the gym of any kid that we have. And it's not just get in the gym and get shots up, it's get in the gym and really get after it, make myself better. And he was a kid that didn't even start on our freshman team and has improved that much over the course of a couple of years. And so, a lot of the credit has to go for him to put himself in this situation. Is there a lot of things he needs to continue to improve on and get better? Absolutely. But he'll just continue to get better and better with confidence and now a little bit more playing time as well.
Yeah, and speaking of playing time, you guys got a game here against a team that you guys have already saw on the first game of the season, and Powell has been close games for a few times now. Last two or three games going to overtime, dating back to last year when you guys played an overtime game here. And Powell says, what do you notice about that first matchup that you guys had and what's the game plan going in?
It was our first game, and I bet both of us would say we would like to have that one back. But in that game, we got down by 13 twice in the second half, and we're able to come back and tie it up at the end and go into overtime. And we took a 3-point lead in overtime. I watched that game again this morning, and we didn't execute very well. We didn't play great defense. We fouled too much, and I think we had like 25 turnovers or something like that. So both teams are going to be markedly improved, I would hope, today. And they just are uniquely matched up against us. They're a very strong physical team, and they've just been good games the last few years.
Yeah, that was actually my first game too. It is kind of a little history right there. But, Coach, what's going to be the X factor difference maker in this game? Ultimately, what is going to be able to put you guys in that championship game this afternoon?
I think just maintaining offensively, making sure that we get really good shots every time down the floor. And, if we could advance the ball quickly and take good shots, I think we have a chance. But if we did like we did in the first game and take a lot of bad shots and turn the ball over, then it could be a long day for us.
Perfect, Coach. Thank you for your time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Awesome. Thanks.
That's head coach Stu Mullins, head coach of the Tigers. We'll be back after this.
The Lander community supports the Lander Valley High School Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish and make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger football, and they're here for you too at 333 Main in Lander.
Tires, tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Keep it local. Try it on, save time and money on returns, and get advice in person at Bells & Bows. Our business is your best local source for quality clothing like Liverpool and keeping your look fresh every month with our new collections bag. These monthly collections bags feature anything you can imagine yourself in, and the best part is we will ship it everywhere. But if you live locally, we can drop it off right at your doorstep. Bells & Bows, your local solution to keeping you looking stylish for anything that comes your way. Stop in today at 309 East Main Street in Riverton or visit us online at bellsandbows.rocks.
Catch the game on your phone or the comfort of your home living room. Tiger Basketball is streaming all season long on County 10's YouTube channel.
Bringing it back as the warm-up period is concluded, and we're going to get the starting lineups here, as we'll start with the Lander Tigers, as they are designated as the away team in this one in their black road uniforms, green stripe, green or white numbers and lettering with the logos on the shorts. This is what it's going to look like. Wearing number 2, a junior Parker Sixby. Wearing number 10, a senior Braden Lincoln. Number 15, Bennett Washburn. And then the two seniors, Brendan Stauffenberg and Abe Lopez. Stauffenberg wearing number 23, Lopez wearing number 24. That's going to be the starting five, brought to you by Palace Pharmacy, locally owned and locally loved. Stopped in today at Palace Pharmacy, or you can visit palacepharmacywy.com. And here is the starting lineup for the Powell Panthers.
Number 3, Marshall Lewis. Number 4, Brock Johnson. Number 10, Trey Stenerson. Number 23, Jet Schwan. And number 30, Gunnar Erickson. There's your starting five for the Powell Panthers.
They're in their home whites with the orange numbers, letters, and the orange stripe logos on both sides of the shorts. As we are going to get set here, the winner will play at 4:30 for the Bighorn Classic Championship as we get underway. Again, big shout out to Christian Corona and Jared Anderson, Riley Bouillon. I'm Wyatt Paritzka, bringing you guys Tiger coverage live on KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM, and also again video streaming on YouTube and Facebook. We're starting a little bit later because of the first game that happened, as it will be Stauffenberg to jump for the Tigers, and it will be Trey Stenerson for the Panthers. As just checking last second, whistle blows, and we are underway here, as it's going to be controlled by the Tigers. Lopez will start things off. He's going to try to drive in immediately, put up a shot that's up and good.
That's the start Lander's always looking for. First points on the board.
Yeah, last time the Tigers played in this gym against the Panthers, it was an overtime victory for them. 46-45 was the final of that one. Powell was able to get the first victory of the season between these two teams, who will now see each other 3 times. They'll play one more time here, as Stenerson will put it up and in good. Tied at 2 apiece, 30 seconds into the ball game. Lopez to Stauffenberg. He'll give it to Sixby. Back to Lopez. He'll launch a 3. That one is in and out, no good. And it'll be rebounded there by the Panthers, as Stenerson will get it.
Good shot take by Lopez. You're going to see a quick offense coming off from both of these teams to start this game off.
Schwan looks for the inside pass, does to Erickson. That's up and good. And it's a 4-2 lead in favor of the Panthers. Washburn looking for somebody. He's matched up there by Johnson. Panthers, showing man-to-man defense. Here's Lincoln now, going to try to drive in. Keeps bowling his way. Makes a Euro step move. He can't get it, though. And the Panthers come up with it again, as that was Erickson with the rebound. Three-point shot taken there. That's no good by Lewis. Here's the putback. That's no good. Here's Stenderson one more time. Can't get it. And the Panthers getting some opportunities here. Now you got a three-point there by Erickson. That's no good. The Tigers finally getting something. As Stauffenberg back to Washburn. 6:15 to go in quarter number 1 here in the semifinal of the Bighorn Classic. Winner will play the winner of Whirlin and Level. Stauffenberg will launch a three from the far side. Takes a high bounce. That's no good, as it will be Erickson with the rebound. As Erickson is getting on the board early with the rebound category, as Erickson will get 2. 4 points for Erickson already as Lincoln gets a long pass from Lopez. Lincoln drive in. He'll put it up and good.
Lincoln's been trying to drive in all of the first quarter, trying to get as many points down in the...
Lewis. Erickson will give it off here to Johnson, as Johnson will swing it right back to Erickson. Erickson matched up there by 6B. He'll give it off here to Lewis. He'll put up a 2. That's no good. Johnson with the putback. That's no good. Stauffenberg finally ends up with the basketball.
Quick passer by Stauffenberg down to Washburn. That shot's up and no good.
Yeah, Washburn can't get it. Good job there by 6B to pick him up and get him back on. And Washburn goes in for the defense, and Stauffenberg will poke it away.
Good job by Stauffenberg to hang out down low underneath the basket and realize that ball's coming down into his territory to knock it away.
It'll be Panther basketball on the baseline. Erickson will look for the inbound. He'll give it off here to Lewis. Lewis right back to Erickson. He'll put it up. That's a good move there by Erickson. Unfortunately, it doesn't fall in for the Tigers. Stauffenberg ends up with the rebound. And then we got Lopez fouled on the play. It's going to be on the ground. Or are they going to say this is actually on the shot? They're going to say it's actually on the shot.
Fouls on Jet Schwann. That's his first team foul.
Lopez shoot 2. Knocks in the first one as Lopez 69% from that free throw line this season. Looking for shot number 2. Tie things up. He will. And we're tied at 6 apiece here at Powell High School. As Washburn looking for the steal, he finally comes up with it. It's a turnover by the Panthers. It's the first turnover of the ball game. Stauffenberg going to try and make a move, can't do it. Lincoln pass out to Washburn. Now to 6B. 6B one pass dribble, was looking for Washburn, can't get it. It's stolen by Brock Johnson. Johnson loses it for a moment, does come up with it. Erickson thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Schwann, he'll try it himself. He'll knock it down. Powell takes a 9-6 lead, 4:22 to go in quarter number 1. Lopez drive in. Wow, what a play right there by Lopez.
Here we go with Lopez playing volleyball down low again.
Tigers down by 1, 9-8 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Schwann give it off here to Erickson. As Erickson going to go to the far side, going to try to drive in. Kick out to Schwann, looks for the inside pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement there by the Panthers. Unfortunately, Erickson can't come up with it. And Stauffenberg notches his 4th rebound unofficially. Lopez, guarded by Schwann. He's going to try to drive in. Scoop and score by Lopez. He's got 8.
Lopez is doing everything in his power to take the ball to himself and just drive down low.
Lopez has scored 8, the rest of the team with 2. It's another turnover by the Panthers as the Tigers almost turning it over themselves. As Stauffenberg checks back with Coach Mullins, looks for the play as they'll set the offense up. Tigers lead by 1. Pass, turnover, but however the 6B will come up with it. There's the turnover officially. Schwann there to put it up and gives the Panthers back the lead. As now it's 11-10 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Lopez drives in right side. You're going to get a foul on the play. Schwann doesn't like the call, but he'll get called for his 2nd.
Cade Queen and Jace Hyde will check into the ballgame for the Panthers.
Schwann, who played quarterback for the Panthers last season. As Schwann not liking the call at all. He has to get subbed out because he's got 2 fouls already in the first quarter. Stauffenberg going to try to play some bully ball. Fade away 2, no good, as it's going to be Stenderson with the rebound.
Bartoni and Whelan also checked into the ball game for the Tigers.
Yeah, Bartoni had himself a pretty good game yesterday. Whelan also having himself a good game. The Tigers just playing really well. Ranked number 2 in the 3A ranks. Powell ranks number 4, if I am correct with my stuff. Well, he gives me the nod. So we'll see a Panther check in. Next dead ball. Stauffenberg. Lopez, guarded by Johnson. He'll try to drive in, go left side. Kick out to Whelan. That's a nice pass from Lopez. Whelan will knock it down. And the Tigers take another lead. Lead change number 4 in the game, and it's only the first quarter. Almost a travel there by the Panthers. Here's a three-pointer from, Erickson. That's no good. It's going to be out of bounds. They'll end up with Powell.
Alex Jordan is going to check into the ball game for the Panthers.
We're also going to see Anito Black check in for Lander, as he'll check out Lincoln. Black, the freshman for Lander Valley. Lopez getting the play from Mullins. 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Tigers lead 13-11 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. No timeouts taken by either team yet. Lopez loses the ball, and it's going to be a turnover by the Tigers. That's their second one unofficially. Actually, that's their third, if I'm not mistaken. Stenderson backs up, give it off here to Johnson, top of the court. Bounce pass right back to Stenderson. Looks for Jordan. Jordan has checked into the ball game as Panthers now have the basketball. 90 seconds to go. Powell has not committed, Lander has not committed a defensive foul or a foul at all. That three-pointer no good. Put back is also no good. It's Stenderson. He'll put it back up and good after 3 attempts. And now Bartoni getting a long pass. Lopez going to drive in, loses it, and another turnover. Jordan, layup good. Goes coast to coast with it. And it's a 15-13 game in favor of the Panthers. And another turnover. Under 47 to play. 15-13 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Stenderson can't get it. Stauffenberg will come up with the rebound. And Stauffenberg already has 5 rebounds. Nice pass there. Wheeling kick out to Black. Black will take the 3. Knocks it down and good.
Good shot take by Black in the corner to realize he had a defender in front of him. Went ahead and took it anyways.
23 seconds to go. Tigers lead by 1. Is now Powell coming to try to take the lead again. Johnson can't get it. It ends up in the hands of Black with the rebound. And then you got Lopez who gets fouled again. Tigers still haven't committed a foul. That's pretty nice when you can hopefully go the final 7 seconds, not committed a single foul. Powell has committed their 3rd. They're going to give that to Johnson. It's Johnson's first. Stauffenberg, Lopez check out. 6B and Washburn check back in. Tiger basketball on the baseline as Washburn will get the inbound. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Washburn to Whelan. Whelan, 1 second. He'll launch a 3. Tries to get a buzzer beater. He can't, unfortunately. And that is how the first quarter is going to end. The Tigers have a 1-point lead, 16-15. Back after this. This is Tiger basketball on County 10.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SI.
This is Braden Lincoln from the Lander Tigers basketball team, and you're listening to the home of the Lander Sports this season on KOVE 1330 AM, 107 FM, and county10.com.
Tigers have a 1-point lead to end the first quarter, 16-15 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Powell will start with the basketball on the far side. And we are underway here in quarter number 2. Again, winner will play at 4:30 today for a Bighorn Classic Championship. Erickson takes it back to the top of the key. We'll give it off here to Hyde, and it will be out of bounds. It'll remain with the Panthers, though.
Ball was knocked around by a couple different players down low.
Yeah, Tigers touch it last. Powell basketball, 7:48 to go in the second quarter here. Jordan will swing it out to Erickson. He'll launch a high arcing three, and that goes in.
Big high arcing three there by the Panthers.
Bartoni to 6B, 7:30 to go as 6B looks for Lincoln. Give it off back to Bartoni. Bartoni, give it to Washburn. Washburn going to try to drive in, doesn't though. Kick out back to Bartoni. Bartoni playing some bully ball. He'll try to scoop and score it. It's no good. Jordan comes up with the rebound as the Panthers have a 2-point lead. Erickson. Drive in, put up a floater, back iron, no good. 6B comes up with the rebound. As Whelan, good. Whelan with the layup and puts it up and good. It's tied at 18 apiece. Jordan, high threes, no good though. Put back is also not good. Here's a third attempt and there'll be a foul on the play. And it's going to send Jordan to the free throw line.
Foul is going to be on Washburn. That's his first team foul here in the second quarter.
It's actually not Jordan going to the free throw line. That is Cade Queen. He'll get 2 opportunities at the free throw line. Tigers' first foul of the half. Queen will try to make this a 2-point game. He does make it at least a 1-point game for the Panthers. That's actually unofficially first free throw attempt according to the stats. Doesn't count any of the games yesterday that took place. Queen's second free throw, no good. Whelan goes high for the rebound. As Washburn will lose it, Tigers turn it over.
That's what we've seen a lot of this whole first half's quick turnovers by the Tigers.
Erickson drive in, pass it to Queen. Queen will make a spin move. He'll put it back up. That's no good. It comes in the rebound of Erickson, though. And Erickson will reset things for the Panthers. Drive in, no good. Foul on the play against Lewis. That'll be the Tigers' second foul. It's on the ground. Lincoln will be called for the foul.
It's going to be Lincoln's first personal, second team for the Tigers.
Foul basketball on the baseline. Inbound. Goes to Hyde. That was Lewis who drives in and will put up the 15-footer. That's good. It's a 3-point game for the Panthers. Washburn looking, gives it off here to Lincoln. Lincoln will try back up. We'll look for the shot. We'll put it up. That's no good. And the Tigers not able to score. As a little confusion there by the Panthers. 3-pointer from Hyde. No good. Whelan comes up with the rebound. And now pushing the pace for the Tigers is Whelan. Washburn almost travels. That almost is a turnover as well.
We're going to see Stauffenberg and Lopez check back into the ballgame for the Tigers.
Washburn Lincoln checks out. As Whelan inbound on the Powell sideline. 5:38 to go with the inbound as they're going to say Whelan's got something with the nose. It looks like he'll be all right, though.
Brock Johnson and Trey Stenerson also checked in for the Panthers.
Inbound will go to Lopez as clock at 5:35. Lopez. Give it to Whelan. Back to Lopez, who's matched up there by Johnson. Looks for the inside pass. Bartoni almost losing it. Bartoni is going to be jumped ball. Then they're going to, jump ball. It will favor the Tigers, though. So Tigers going to keep their possession. 6B and Bartoni thought it was Powell basketball. Lopez to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg going to try to drive in. He'll put up a shot. Back iron, no good. Standerson will come up with the rebound. And then Panthers can take a 5-point lead if they want. Make this a 2-basket game if they make it here. Standerson, drive in baseline, will back out, give it off here to Lewis. Lewis, long 2, rolls off the iron, no good. Whelan will come up with his 3rd rebound. As Lopez has got the basketball on the near side, looks for the inside pass to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg, he's going to say jump ball again. And Stauffenberg, holding his right leg, gets up. Looks like he'll be all right. As it will be Powell basketball.
It's a couple times now that we've seen quick turnovers by the Tigers as they tried to pass the ball into the center.
Johnson beats the press. He'll go baseline, makes a move, swatted there by Bartoni. And then trying to save it is Stauffenberg. And coming up with it is Johnson as Powell Panthers get the basketball. Erickson, he'll launch a 3. That's going to be no good as it misses everything. Coming up with the rebound is Lewis. Johnson will take a 3. That's no good either. Stauffenberg will come up with the rebound. And turning it over will be the Tigers. Just losing the possession there. Or the Tigers.
We're going to see Washburn check back into the ballgame for the Tigers, replacing 6B.
6B checks in with 4:15 to go. It's still a 3-point game, low-scoring quarter. Tigers have scored 2 points. Powell Panthers have scored 6. Johnson crosses center court, approaching 4 minutes to play here. Stenderson, baseline, backs up, give it off here to Lewis, swing it to Erickson. Now give it to Queen, looks for the inside pass to Johnson, almost losing it. Queen, back to Stenderson. Powell Panthers just moving the basketballs. The Tigers have the 2-3 zone going here. Johnson, drive in, kick out to Erickson. He'll take a 3. That one connects. Erickson's got 10 in the game. Lopez looks for the shot. He's going to be fouled and 1. Nice shot there from Lopez, taking the contact.
Fouls on Brock Johnson. That's his 2nd personal, 4th team foul.
Yeah, and still no bonus here, so pretty clean basketball from everybody so far. One shot here, make this back to a 3-point game. Lopez will miss it. Johnson comes up with the rebound. Johnson can't get the dribble. He'll have to give it off here to Erickson. And it's still a 4-point lead here for the Panthers. Lewis, top of the arc, gonna try to drive in, picks up his dribble, now loses it. He'll give it off here to Erickson now. Approaching 3 minutes to go on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Queen, kick out to Johnson. He'll take the 3. That one's good. Johnson gets on the board for the first time today, and it comes giving the Panthers a 7-point lead. Washburn to Whelan. Whelan top of the arc, guarded by Lewis. Give it back to Washburn. Tigers just moving it around. Bartoni going to try and put up a floater. It takes a nice bounce, and Bartoni gets on the board. That's the lead to 5. Queen. Bounce pass to Stenderson. We'll swing it to Erickson. He'll try to drive in, put up a 15-footer, and they're going to say foul a little bit late. Bartoni with the foul.
It's going to be Bartoni's first personal, 3rd team foul for Lander. 2:22 left here in the second quarter, 27-22. Powell Panthers are on top.
Yeah, is that 3 fouls all in the second quarter for the Tigers. Powell has only fouled once. Yeah, that's the first shot there from Erickson. That's no good.
Alex Jordan's going to check into the ballgame for the Panthers.
Oh, so we're going to see Jace Hyde check in. Johnson comes out. Lewis will come out as well.
Lincoln comes in for the Tigers.
Checks in for Whelan. One more free throw here. As Erickson misses both. Bartoni coming up with the rebound. As Lopez kind of putting some urgency, and they're going to say a charge on Lopez. Lopez doesn't like that call.
Fouls on Lopez. That's our 4th team foul. First personal foul on Lopez.
Both teams say, 4 fouls. Tigers going to put a little pressure here on the other side of the court. Panthers beat the press, though. Erickson, going to stop. Thought about a 3, doesn't take it, though. Queen comes up with it. Matched up there by Lincoln. Back out. Erickson getting closed right in by Lincoln. He'll take a mid-range. That misses everything. Washburn comes up with the rebound. Lopez, drive in, good. Bartoni almost tried to put it back in, but after yesterday, it was probably the right thing to do.
Like you said, after yesterday with that goaltending call that was called yesterday.
Lincoln with the steal, almost loses it. Lopez has got a 1-on-2. Now Panthers closing in. He'll try to take the shot. No good. And they're going to say offensive foul.
Foul's going to go on Bartoni for going over the back.
No, they're actually going to give that to Lopez.
Parker Sixby is going to check back into the ball game.
Going to take Lopez out because of the 2 fouls in the first half. 3-point game still. Lincoln playing some good defense. They're going to say out of bounds. Turnover for the Panthers. Nice job there by Lincoln.
Good defense by Lincoln to realize where his defender was with the ball to be able to tip it off his own foot.
83 seconds to go here in a 3-point game. Stauffenberg to Sixby. Sixby going to take the 3. That's going to be no good. Who's going to come up with the basketball? And they're going to say Panther basketball. And Stu Mullins doesn't like the call. Some of the Lander fans not liking the call. Good showing here as well. I mean, it's been a good weekend. When we went to the girls' game, that was a good crowd for Lander, and here is good as well. And then they're going to say traveling call on Hyde. As Powell's head coach agreeing with that call.
Couple quick turnovers here by both teams.
Mike Kenny, head coach of the Panthers. Led his team to a regional title last season, as Powell did get to host the regional tournament here. Lincoln to Stauffenberg, approaching 60 seconds left in the half. Lincoln looks for Stauffenberg, pump fakes, puts it up and in, and we're down to a 2-point lead. That is Stauffenberg's first points of the ball game. Stenderson tries to take the layup. Lincoln's going to be the one who commits the foul. And that'll be his second. It's going to send Stenderson to the free throw line. And I apologize, it's actually a 1-point lead for Powell.
We're going to see Whelan check in.
Most likely will check in for Lincoln. As Lincoln will have to come out and play some good defense on the front court. As Stenderson will miss actually that first free throw. Second from the charity stripe. That's also not good. Bartoni with the rebound. Stauffenberg going to slow things down. 34 seconds to go. Again, no shot clock here in Wyoming High School basketball, so Tigers can hold for the final shot they want. Bartoni to Whelan. Whelan now matched up there by High. He'll get it off here to Stauffenberg. Nice play from Stauffenberg. Nice shot there from Whelan. See if we got that replay on there. We do. Powell pushing the pace. It's going to be out of bounds, but a nice job there. Basically, Stauffenberg just kind of tapped it over to Whelan. Good play there, and it's going to be we're actually going to say a foul on Washburn. That's going to be his second. Keaton Iron Eyes will check in. As the Tigers have a 1-point lead here. Stenderson going to try to make up for the 2 free throws he just missed moments ago. Panthers 1 of 6 at the line. First free throw will go in and good. So he has a chance to make it a 1-point lead for the Panthers with 9 seconds to go. Both teams haven't taken a timeout yet, so they all have 5 timeouts left. And Stennerson goes 2 for 2 on that one. 9 seconds to go. Stauffenberg pushing the pace. Guarded by Stennerson. Stauffenberg spin. Stolen there by the Panthers. Queen's going to launch it with 2 seconds to go. No good. And that is how the first half is going to end. The Tigers right now in a chance to play for the championship are down by 1. 29-28. We'll step aside for a timeout. We're back after these messages. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals. Clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander. Palace Pharmacy of Lander is proud to be this year's starting lineup sponsor and supports athletics all across Fremont County. Palace Pharmacy in Lander is locally owned and locally loved. Palace Pharmacy combines high-quality products with personalized care. They strive to help you reach your health and wellness goals. Stop into Palace Pharmacy, 1255 Main Street, Lander, or see them online at palacepharmacywy.com. Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184. Eyes on Fremont is a proud supporter of student athletes and athletics all across Fremont County. Ensuring crisp and clear vision is only one part of first-rate eye care. In addition to testing visual activity, the doctors at Eyes on Fremont focus on the comprehensive and long-term health of your eyes and vision. Eyes on Fremont uses the latest technology such as digital imaging to inspect your eyes thoroughly during a comprehensive eye and vision assessment. Stop in at 111 South Broadway, Riverton, or call 856-9000 for an appointment today.
Hey Tiger Nation, this is Abraham Lopez on behalf of Lander Valley Athletics and Tiger Basketball. I want to thank you all for supporting us this season, and go Tigers.
Gambles. Hey Lander, thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of LVH Sports. Our broadcasts are made possible by great sponsors like Gambles at 420 Main, right in the middle of town. Shane Gambles has truckloads of furniture waiting for you, and delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store, which does include Riverton. Again, Tigers right now trailing 29-28 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. Taking a look at some of the first half stats here, as again the Tigers right now, I think shooting wise, Powell is converting more threes. They have 4 to Landers 2, and also turnovers. 8 for the Tigers unofficially, 4 for the Panthers. So turnovers against a team like Powell is something you kind of have to slow down just a little bit right now.
Well, something you got to slow down and something you got to watch out for. The Tigers are really trying to pass the ball into the center and let either Lopez, Stauffenberg, Washburn, those guys go to work, and that's where they're getting their turnovers because they put up shots that they don't get them, and that's a turnover. So if they can either take more threes, which they don't have to, I mean, they've taken quite a few already. If they take more threes and they control the ball more down low, they're going to do just fine in the second half.
Yeah, looking at the shooting percentage, Tigers 2 of 7 unofficially, 12 of 24 for 50%. So shooting not a problem right now. Again, these are all unofficial stats. Tigers have only been to the charity stripe 3 times compared to Powell's 8, except Powell's only converted 3 of those for 38%. 3-point Powell Panthers 4 of 12, and for overall 11 of 34. Powell's just getting a lot more opportunities and second chance buckets as well in this one. Again, winner will play at 4:30 against the winner of Whirlin and Lovell. The only reason why the time frame is like that is for the team from Cali to make their way here for the championship game. So that's why the number ones are playing right now, and then the number twos after. Wyoming Indian actually going to play after this game against Burlington, as Burlington had the number 2 record in pool play. As the Lady Tigers played earlier today, we don't have any update from that game right now, as we'll provide an update as soon as we can. We're checking the NFHS feed, but if we don't get one, you can check out the sports Twitter account at County 10 Sports for that score updates. We'll step aside. We'll give you guys a quick Fremont County weekend. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
Hey Tiger Nation, this is Senior Brennan Stauffenberg on behalf of Lander Valley Athletics and Tiger Basketball. I want to thank you all for supporting us this season, and go Tigers.
Well, the fortunate thing for this tournament is that weather is not making an impact. Did impact the Tigers last week when they were supposed to take on Rollins. Unfortunately, that's been canceled. But Riley, a lot of cancellations happening for Fremont County teams.
Definitely a lot of cancellations. There was Riverton. They were supposed to go to Cheyenne East. That game was canceled due to weather. Rescheduled, actually, because they're getting ready to play here.
I believe it is January 28th, if I am correct on that one. They're playing Cody at 3 p.m. this afternoon. The boys ranked number 5 in the Wild Prep Coach and Media Basketball polls.
Looking back at girls basketball, number 5 Shoshone played number 4 Tongue River. Tongue River would come out with the win 55-25. Bighorn was at number 5 Shoshone. That final was 49-44. Shoshone would come out with the win on that. Lander, of course, played Lovell. We called that game. Lander won 44-42 with a buzzer beater that we do have, I believe.
Yeah, let's see if we have that game winner is. If you're watching the live 9 seconds to go. McFadden, inbound. It's going to go to Winfield. Norris will try and kick out to Winfield. Winfield for 3! No! It's going to be rebounded by Hayden. Norris will put it up. And she didn't get to play the first 2 weeks. She comes back and puts up 4 big points right at the end of the game, hitting that buzzer beater to give them the win, 44-42. That's right now their current lone win. They were 1-1 heading into today. They actually are taking on the Lady Cougars from Wind River. Again, we don't have a score update right now. We'll try to provide one as it goes.
Lander would go on to play number 3 Burlington. Burlington would come out the win 58-44. Number 2, Rocky Mountain, was going to play Wind River. That game was canceled because Rocky Mountain could not get up to this tournament.
Actually, I believe that was actually Glen Rock is the one.
Or was it Glen Rock?
Yeah, Glen Rock actually couldn't make it to the tournament, which kind of messed things up as far as scheduling-wise. Actually, I'll give a shout-out to everybody who's running this tournament because they made it a last-second change. I believe Wind River played one of the extra games, I think, because of the pool they were in. So shout out to them in Thermopolis for making that one on the girls' side. Not sure the one on the boys' side, as there was no schedule that I got last second. But yeah, lots of stuff happening right now.
Wyoming Indian played Powell. Powell would come out with the win 57-41. Worland would play Wind River. Worland would come out with the win 57-46.
That's all of the girls' stuff right now, and we'll give you guys some boy scores as this broadcast goes on. We're going to take one more final break here as we'll give you guys the second half. Tigers looking to avenge their first game of the season loss against the Panthers. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10, back in 90 seconds.
The Lander community supports the Lander Valley High School Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish and make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger football, and they're here for you too at 333 Main in Lander.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Hello, Tiger Nation. This is Casey McClung, and you're tuned in to Lander Valley Basketball on County 10.
Bringing it back here, getting ready to start the third quarter, 29-28, Powell Panthers on top. Your scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Fremont Therapy in Riverton and Lander. For more than 25 years, Fremont Therapy has been Fremont County's leader in physical and occupational therapy. We are proud to provide experienced clinical support our athletes and their families. We wish all Fremont County teams the best of luck this season.
Also, big shout out to Wyoming Catholic College, as they're a proud sponsor of the Academic Spotlight every game, as the college salutes the student and staff at LVHS and wishes them well this school year. As your Student of the Week goes to Lucia Sheridan for Lander Valley. Congrats to her on Student of the Week, brought to you by Wyoming Catholic College. It'll be Tiger basketball to start the second half, as it will be Washburn inbound to Lopez, and we are underway here at Powell, the second half and the final half, before we decide who is going to represent the Powell area for this championship game. Stauffenberg going to play some volleyball, puts it up and good.
Good move by Stauffenberg down low to realize where his defender was to put up a bucket and get two out of it.
Point number 4, second bucket made for Stauffenberg in the game. That big game yesterday was 17 points unofficially. That's what I had him for. Lopez put up 20 to lead the way for the Tigers. Johnson will get it off here to Schron. Cross-court pass that off to Lewis. Lewis going to try to drive in. Gets it in the zone defense and will put it up and good. Nice play there from Lewis to find the right spot as the Panthers back up to a 1-point lead. This is where you would probably see a lot of lead changes in the lead change category at 11 currently. Lopez drive in, will put up a shot, no good. Rebound goes to Johnson. Johnson going to push the pace. He'll go baseline, kick out to Schwan. Drive in, loses it. You're going to get a foul on the play.
Foul's going to be on Lincoln. I believe that's his third personal.
Yep, he will pick up his third foul of the game. First team foul for the Tigers. Didn't have any fouls in that first quarter, except that second quarter they put up 7 fouls.
That's also the fastest foul we've seen so far in this ballgame.
Erickson to Schwan, walk there by Washburn. Nice play there from Washburn. Johnson driving, bounce pass to Erickson. Erickson now kick out to Stenerson. Schwan back out to Stenerson, matched up there by Washburn. Tigers right now playing that 2-3 zone. As that's going to be stolen there by the Tigers. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds. It will remain with Powell, however.
Good job by Lincoln to go around the ball and poke it out.
It's a steal there, however, remains with Powell. Inbound will go to Lewis. As the Tigers now, again, still down by 1 here in this one. Schwan, guarded by 6B, kick out to Johnson. On the near side, inside pass to Stenerson. Back out to Johnson. Didn't take the 3. Give it off to Schwan. Lopez try to do it. 6B pokes it out. He's going to be called for the foul, though. And that's an easy call right there. You can even see it from the top of the stands is where we're at right now.
That's 6B's first personal, second team.
Also next to the Powell broadcaster, Scott Mangle. Johnson, bounce pass. Get it off here as Schwan will look for the inside pass. Stolen there by the Tigers as Powell commits their second turnover. Just like that. Lincoln will bring it up for the Tigers as they are looking for another lead. Stauffenberg One dribble, give it off to Washburn. Washburn going to try to drive in, give it to Lincoln. Lincoln to Stauffenberg. Matched up there by Stennerson. Panthers right now looking like they're running a man-to-man defense. Lincoln to Washburn. Kick out to Sixby. Back out to Washburn. Washburn going to try driving. He's got a lane. He's got to take it. No, he can't get it though. As it's Stennerson with the rebound. As another drive is no good. You got a foul on the play. Lopez thinking it's going to be on him. It's going to be on the shot. Erickson's going to go to the free throw line. Washburn going to be called for the foul. And just like that, Lander's got 3 team fouls. Just like that. Tires, thanks to Bailey Tire and Auto for sponsoring today's broadcast. Bailey Tire and Auto from Riverton and Lander has a huge selection of every kind of tire located in Riverton and Lander. Make sure you stick around for the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show as Erickson sinks that first one.
Bartoni's going to check into the ball game for Washburn.
Washburn right now, 2 fouls on the game, hasn't put up any points yet. Erickson looking for the 3-point lead for the Panthers. Can make that, and he does. Goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. 2 of 4 on the day. Lopez to Bartoni, top of the key. Swing it to Stauffenberg. Back to Lopez. Lopez. Dribble move. Gonna turn it over as Brock Johnson pokes it out. Johnson's got 1 to beat. Stauffenberg makes the play, though. Nice job there by Stauffenberg. Lopez loses it, and then you're going to have a foul on Lopez. A little late on that one, but the official does call it.
Going to call Whelan coming into the ball game.
Yeah, Lopez with 3 fouls. Sorry to interrupt you. 4:56 and counting. This Powell almost turned it over with both their players looking for the ball. Johnson with the basketball, matched up there by Lincoln as Johnson's going to step out. Nice job there by Lincoln to make sure Johnson didn't know where he was at.
That's two good defensive plays by Lincoln over in the corner.
It'll be Tiger basketball now. 4:44 and counting in the third. 3-point lead here for the Panthers. Tigers can tie it up with a 3. Stauffenberg. Try to get a screen from Bartoni. We'll give it back out to Whelan. Whelan to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg going to launch a 3. He ties the game. And timeout taken by head coach Stu Ball. It's at the 32nd timeout. We'll just keep it right here for you guys. A big thank you to Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care for sponsoring this broadcast. The staff at their clinics in Lander and Riverton want to remind you not to ignore those LU Wellness visits. Make your appointment today at Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care. Let's stay healthy together.
Porter Supply Company in Riverton is also proud to support LVHS athletics this season and wants to remind you that the beautiful weather we've had isn't going to last forever. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home with wood, gas, or pellet stove this winter. That's Porter's on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
If you're in the Fremont County area and not here in Powell, Wyoming, we have seen a dramatic difference of what the winter storm has, as it's basically sunny out here, 36 and sunny. It feels like it's a lot warmer.
There's no snow here.
And there's no snow. A little bit of snow, but that was from a while ago. Powell basketball in a tie ball game. 4:23 to go, 33 apiece. Johnson will get the inbound. Johnson bounce pass that off to Lewis. Give it off here to Erickson. Again, this is a top 5 matchup between these two teams, as the Panthers are ranked. Lander ranked at number 2. Vaughn put up a floater, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll go to the Tigers. It'll be Tiger basketball as they will try to take a lead here. Trying to look at the latest rankings. Lander at 2, Powell at 4. So, top 5 matchup between these two teams. Stauffenberg will pass it to Bartoni. Bartoni going to try to fadeaway shot, misses everything. And 6B will try to save it. It goes out of bounds.
See a couple subs coming in here for the Panthers.
We see Queen check in. Jordan also checking in. Tigers showing a little bit of full court pressure in a 2-1-2. Johnson getting the inbound. Give it off to Jordan. 6B going to try to cause a trap. He does. And it falls over. Panthers turn it over. Tigers come up with the steal. Whelan almost travels with it, and he'll just turn it right back over.
Good job by Bartoni to take that ball away from the offender and try to throw it down court to get points out of it.
Yeah, it will be Powell basketball. No score yet in a little bit. Still tied at 33 apiece. Stauffenberg tied things up with a 3. Wayne to Jordan. Jordan, they go baseline, put up a shot, and Bartoni with the block. Stauffenberg with the rebound.
Stauffenberg with a down court pass. Gives it to Lincoln. Lincoln's shot is up and no good.
Yeah, Panthers coming up with it. As that was Stenderson on the rebound. Queen almost travels there. Stenderson will put it up and good. And the Panthers regain their lead. 11 lead changes, 6 ties so far in this one. Stauffenberg to Bartoni. Bartoni will give it right back to 6B. Almost looked like he fell there. 6B back out to Whelan. Whelan's going to turn it over as he was looking for Stauffenberg. It's just going to be Stenderson himself and falls in. Ouch, that's got to hurt. Hopefully he's okay. And he's going to have an opportunity as he gets it back up. But wow, he made it and it won. And I believe you're going to get Whelan on the foul. They will. That's his first.
That's his first personal, 5th team foul. So now Landers looking possibly maybe in some foul trouble here as the officials are going to talk this one over on a possible.
I don't know. It was a pretty hard foul there, but I think it was just the way that Sanderson was coming down. He'll try to convert the three-point play. He cannot. And as Johnson will come up the rebound, can't get it. It's two opportunities missed by the Panthers, and Lincoln will put it up and good. It's 37-35. Stenderson, pump fake, trying to drive in. He'll take the offensive foul. Bartoni makes the play.
Good job by Bartoni to kind of hang out low down in the key and realize that he was able to take charge there.
Now, that's Powell's first foul of the half. Lander is 2 away from giving Powell bonus for the rest of this game with 2:06 to go. Still a one-basket game, 37-35 on the Fremont Therapy scoreboard. 6B. Looks, give it to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg going to take a 3. Looks for the tie, lead change. And he does.
Good shot take there by Stauffenberg to realize where he was at, put the ball up, and get 3 points out of it.
12th lead change. Stauffenberg gets a little aggressive on the steal. Stenderson will try to put it up. That's no good. Jordan with the putback and 1. Jordan's first bucket of the ball game. He's got a chance for a 3-point play. Bartoni picks up foul number 2.
Marshall Lewis checks into the ball game for the Panthers.
Check in for Johnson. As Jordan will go to the charity stripe and try to make this a 2-point lead, and he will. Converts the 3-point play. 40-38, we're back to a 2-point game in favor of the Panthers. Stauffenberg to 6B, as 6B is matched up there by Erickson. Back to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg tries to drive in, makes the move. He'll fall to the ground, and they're going to say if that was on the ground or is it going to be on the shot. Stenderson will pick up the foul. Foul number 2. And they're going to say it was on the shot.
After the first free throw, we're going to see Jet Schwan check into the ball game for the Panthers.
Stauffenberg misses that first free throw. They'll get one more, though. And we'll see Stenderson check out. Stenderson with only 2 fouls, though, in the game. We'll have one more free throw coming up here.
Washburn will check into the ball game. He's checking in for Stauffenberg.
So we'll come in on after the free throw if it's made. And we'll do so. Also see another Panther check in as Hyde will check into the ball game for the Panthers.
Stauffenberg bringing it back to a 1-point game.
Again, next foul by the Tigers will put the Panthers in bonus. Erickson, takes the longest two you can possibly even try. It's no good. Lincoln comes up with the rebound. Washburn to Lincoln. Lincoln going to try to drive in, loses the basketball as Lincoln's going to try to come up with it. Bartoni comes up with it, and we are going to have a jump ball as Stu Mullins was trying to call for the timeout. It is going to be Powell basketball.
.101 left here in the third quarter, 40-39. Powell Panthers are on top.
And this is shaping up to be a good finish here. If the Tigers do make it to the 4:30 game, we'll have that coverage for you guys on KOVE 1330 AM. And as I say that is Jace Hyde who will come up with the bucket to make it a 3-point game as Lincoln will knock it out of bounds. Or no, it's going to be a Powell. Powell will knock it out of bounds. Tiger basketball with 37 seconds to go. 6B. Give it off here to Lincoln. We'll look for the inside pass to Washburn. Washburn to Lincoln. That's a good pass. We're going to get a foul on the play, though.
They called that one down on the ground.
It's going to go against Hyde. Makes the bucket. You pick up a foul right after.
That's his first personal third-team foul.
6B will inbound it for the Tigers. Wheelan to Lincoln. It's going to be a turnover, however. Then it's going to be right back to the Tigers on that turnover. 20 seconds to go if Tigers want to hold on for the final shot. Lincoln, drive in. He's got a lane. He's looking for the kick out. He'll be fouled. And they're going to say it is on the ground because Lincoln was going for the pass. He had 6B for the three if he wanted to take it.
Foul's going to be on Hyde again. That's his second personal.
Picks up back-to-back fouls. 6B hasn't converted on any points. He had 3 threes in the game yesterday as almost a turnover. Leak into Washburn. Washburn trying to drive in. Looks for the pass to Bartoni. Bartoni puts it up. Tough shot. No good. Jordan comes up with the rebound with 1 second. Queen's going to take the shot, and they're going to say it did not go before the buzzer. And that is how things will end. Tigers down by 3. We'll step aside for the final quarter. 60-second timeout. This is Tiger basketball on County 10.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIP.
Keeping you connected with Tiger basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
Has a 3-point lead entering the final quarter, 42-39. It's also, make sure you guys tune in to KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM's Coffee Time with Vincent Tropea every Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m. Stay connected to the community with interviews, local news, local events, local art, and locals themselves. Again, Coffee Time, Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m. Tiger basketball start the fourth quarter. Lopez, Stauffenberg, 6B, Wheelan, and Lincoln going to be the 5 for the Tigers as they trail by 3. As Stauffenberg makes a move. Bowling ball is good.
Good move by Stauffenberg down low to almost draw a foul, essentially.
Powell was looking for a foul offensively. Johnson with the basketball as it's a 1-point game again. I don't think there's been a lead more than 5 in this entire ball game. Johnson gonna get that poked out. Stenderson comes up with it. So that could have been a turnover there by the Panthers. Hyde. Give it out here to Lewis. Lewis, one dribble stop. Lopez tries to poke it out. Lopez with the foul, and then they're going to call him for the foul. And you can hear the Lander crowd does not like that call at all.
You're going to see Bartoni check into the ball game.
Bartoni will check in for Lopez, and I believe you're going to save him at least until the final minutes. And Lopez a little frustrated on that call.
Lopez with 4 personal fouls. 7th team foul for the Tigers.
That sets Schwann to the charity stripe for a 1-and-1. He will miss it. Johnson will come up with the basketball. As now you got Lewis for a long 2, no good. Stenderson put back, no good. Has another chance. He'll put it up. That's no good. So 3 chances and no results. Bartoni takes the lead for the Tigers. And now the Tigers up by 1. Lead change number 14 on that one. Johnson drives in, goes baseline. We'll give it out here to Hyde. He'll launch a 3. Back iron, no good. Stenderson comes up with the rebound. And Schwann lay it up and in. That's a high layup, but he gets it in and good. Back to a 1-point lead for the Panthers. We are going to see back and forth basketball from here on out, Riley.
Definitely back and forth basketball as both defenses are starting to pick up and the offense.
Bartoni, give it off here to Whelan. Powell showing the man-to-man defense. Whelan, look fair inside pass to Stauffenberg. He's going to try to play bully ball again. Pump fake. He'll try to go underneath. That's no good. And Stauffenberg misses the shot. Coming up with the basketball was Johnson. As Johnson got himself rebound number 3. Has the basketball, loses it for a moment. Bounce pass it to Lewis. Pass inside to Schwann. Lincoln pokes it out. Turnover for the Panthers. And almost losing it was Stauffenberg. And Stauffenberg crosses center court. 5:24 to go. And then we have a timeout taken by head coach Stu Mullins. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second one. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care support Fremont County Athletics. We are a locally owned, multi-specialty healthcare group that is proud to serve the Lander and Riverton communities. Our goal is to provide convenient quality care for all ages. We offer a wide array of services including family and internal medicine, pediatrics, women's care, and urgent care. Additionally, we have on-site labs, echocardiograms, stress tests, x-ray, and ultrasound in both communities. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care are here for you in Fremont County. Let's stay healthy together.
Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Don't miss any of the action for Tigers basketball all season long on County 10's YouTube channel.
44-43, Powell Panthers on top here in the 4th quarter. Hey Lander, thanks for tuning in tonight to support LVHS Sports. Our broadcasts are made possible by great sponsors like Gamble's at 420 Main, right in the middle of town. Shane at Gamble's has truckloads of furniture waiting just for you, and delivery is always free within 30 miles of the store.
44-43, Panthers with the lead. Tiger basketball after the timeout taken by Lander. As Lander's got 3 timeouts. Powell has not used a single timeout. 6 people inbound to Whelan. We are underway. 5:22 to go. Bartoni, guarded by Johnson. Get it off here to Whelan. Whelan on the far side. Stauffenberg. Pass to Bartoni. Bartoni fumbles it, but gets it up and puts it in.
Good ball movement by Lander to get that ball inside to Bartoni.
Bartoni with 6 on the game. Lead change number 16. As the Tigers are up 45-44. Johnson to Stenderson. Stenderson going to try to drive in. He'll put up a 2. Front iron, no good. It's going to be rebounded there by Sixby. Stauffenberg comes up with it. Stauffenberg will lose it. Turnover for the Tigers. Missed opportunity here for Lander. That will be a kicking violation on Lincoln. It'll be Panther basketball on the baseline.
Still got to give credit to Lincoln to be able to stop that ball from being passed from the inside to the outside corner.
As Erickson inbound to Stenderson. Back out to Johnson. As Panthers just swinging things around right now. As that's Lewis for 2, and he'll put it up and good. It's another lead change for 46-45. Wheelan to Stauffenberg. Stauffenberg passes inside to Bartoni. Makes a spin move. He'll try to put up a floater. That's no good. Bartoni comes up with it as we're going to have a fight for the basketball, and then they're going to say travel on Bartoni. So here's a chance for Powell to extend their lead. As the inbound will go to Johnson. He's off to Schwann. Back to Johnson as he crosses the logo. Approaching 4 minutes to go in this one. Stenderson. Pass inside. Here's Erickson for 2. No good. Stauffenberg with the rebound. As Stauffenberg will push the pace. It's got nobody. There's Bartoni. Bartoni. No. Stenderson coming up with the rebound. Then we got a foul. Is that going to go against Bartoni? They are going to give it to Bartoni. It took Bartoni for a minute to get up.
That's Bartoni's 3rd personal, 8th team foul here on the Tigers.
Yeah, now you got to be careful if you're Lander defensively. Can't make the silly mistakes from here on out. Stenderson will look to make this a 3-point lead if he can make his 1-and-1s. Stenderson with 10 points on the game. He's got 9 rebounds. He's 1 rebound away from a double-double. Will convert that first one. Makes it a 1-score game. Lopez is going to check into the ball game with 4 fouls. He'll check in for Sixby.
Just 3:45 left here in the 4th. 47-45. Panthers on top.
Stenderson will look to make this a 3-point game. It doesn't. Johnson will put it back up. That's no good. Stauffenberg will come up with it. And you got a foul on Stenderson.
It's going to be Stenderson's 3rd personal, 5th team foul.
Yeah, early in this game, it looked like Stenderson was having some foul trouble. He's fixed that a lot lately. Bartoni to Lopez. Lopez going to try to drive in. Get it out here to Lincoln. Nice save from Lopez to avoid the travel call. Lincoln will turn it over. Johnson comes up with it. Johnson's got 1 man to beat. He'll try to take it himself. He misses, though. Lopez comes up with the rebound. And it's right back to the Tigers. They have a chance to tie this game. Wheelan. Stop to Stauffenberg. Top of the yard. Give it to Lopez. 3 minutes to go now. Bartoni to Lincoln. Back to Wheelan. Tigers now just got to find the right shot here. Lopez is going to travel. Lopez doesn't like the call, but got to avoid those.
Definitely got to avoid those. Those are not helping with the quick turnovers that have been happening here in the 4th quarter.
Under 3 to play. Erickson looking for a screen. Here comes Schwann. Jump stop. Give it to Johnson. As Lincoln almost poked it away. Erickson, he's got a 3. He's going to take it. No. Stauffenberg with the rebound. Another chance to tie. Lopez, 3 for the lead. Yes! Big 3 there from Abe Lopez. As Johnson going to try to take it himself. Give it to Stenderson. Back to Johnson. He's got a 3. Is this one good? No. Front iron. Who's going to come up with it? And it's going to be Schwann on the foul.
Going to be a loose ball foul on the over the back. That's his 3rd personal, 6th team foul. So now Panthers got to look into watching how many fouls they're getting.
Lincoln checks out. Washburn has checked back in. And timeout taken by Powell. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take a 30-second one as well. It's Tiger basketball. They lead 48-47. We're back after this.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor
Keeping you connected with Tiger basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
48-47 here in the fourth quarter. Lander Valley on top. Your scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Fremont Therapy in Riverton and Lander. For more than 25 years, Fremont Therapy has been Fremont County's leader in physical and occupational therapy. We are proud to provide experienced clinical support our athletes and their families. We wish all Fremont County teams the best of luck this season.
Both teams staring foul trouble as Lander has put Powell in bonus from here on out. They're 2 fouls away from double bonus. Powell has a foul. They do not have a foul to give, excuse me. They're at 6. Wheelan to Stauffenberg, crosses the P scratch marks on center court. Lopez, drive in. He's going to look like that was a hardcore travel. Doesn't go in though. Rebound from Lewis. Powell's going to take the lead with a basket. Schwann, give it here to Lewis. Lewis now back to Johnson. Tigers still running that 2-3 zone defense. It's been helping them all year. That's a turnover by the Panthers. Tigers back with the basketball.
Talking about that 2-3 defense, really worked on that play as that ball was tossed out of bounds by the Panthers.
Tigers have not had a lead, if I'm not mistaken, by 2 or more. I think it's been 2 or less this entire game. Now they're sitting with a 1-point lead. Timeout taken by head coach Stu Mullins. And we'll see what he does here. We'll also take a full. We'll take a quick one as well. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Catch the game on your phone or the comfort of your home living room. Tiger basketball is streaming all season long on County 10's YouTube channel.
48-47, Lander is still on top. Tires, thanks to Bailey Tire and Auto for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Bailey Tire and Auto in Riverton and Lander has a huge selection of every kind of tire you could think of. Check them out and stick around for the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show.
Tigers right now are up 48-47. Powell exits their bench. 92 seconds to go. And we're facing what is a great game here at Powell High School. These two teams, I mean, this has been a matchup. It's been a good matchup. I mean, ever since I've started calling these games, I mean, it's been close every time. Tigers did get a big win against Powell at home to end their season last year. Lopez, drive in, looking for a good lead. Bartoni puts it back up and good, and the Tigers have a 3-point lead.
Good job by Bartoni to realize where that ball was at to get the put back up for 2.
Erickson crosses the timeline, 66 seconds to go. Johnson to Schwann, looks for the pass, and it's going to be turnover by the Panthers, and going to be a foul after as Stauffenberg falls to the ground. Schwann will pick up the foul. And that would be his 4th. So Schwann's going to check out. Lincoln going to check in, and now you're going to probably see some substitutions just based on the scenarios happening.
Lewis checks back in for the Panthers.
Lopez will check out for the Tigers.
Panthers now in foul trouble if they got 17 fouls.
And Stauffenberg will go to the free throw line. He's got 13 on the game. Stauffenberg, first free throw is good. Just take the time, make the next basket. You have a 5-point lead. with a minute to play. Stauffenberg, second free throw, good. And it's going to be timeout taken by the Tigers. Let's see, I believe this is going to be probably a 30-second. It is a 30-second. We'll just keep it right here for you guys. Big thanks to Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. It's another proud sponsor of Fremont County Sports. Don't forget to make that appointment for your NOL's visit in clinic. Thank you to Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care for sponsoring youth athletics. And remember, let's stay healthy together.
Porter Supply Company in Riverton is also proud to sponsor LVHS Athletics this season and wants to remind you that the beautiful weather we've had isn't going to last forever. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home with wood, gas, pellet, stove this winter. That's Porter's on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
Both teams don't have a foul to give. It's bonus from here on out. Powell has 17 fouls. Lander's got 8. It'll be Powell basketball. Tigers showing some full court pressure here. 2-2-1. Johnson will get the inbound on the far side and across the timeline. Erickson with the basketball on the far side. 50 seconds to go. As things are getting close here. Jordan to Lewis. Lewis for 3. That's no good. And then we got a foul. And it is going to go against the Tigers. They're going to get Washburn on the foul. So that will be Washburn's 4th foul. And Powell's got one more 1-and-1. This to make it a 3-point game here if you can knock both down. Stennerson, shot is good. 52-48 now. Stennerson with 12. It's a 4-point game. It's no good. Wheelan comes up with the rebound. Stauffenberg with the basketball on the near side, matched up there by Stennerson. Give it off here to Washburn. And then you got a timeout. It's taken by head coach Dumois. He's going to take his final timeout.
They're going to say that Washburn stepped out of bounds. And the ball is going to go back in favor of Powell. So Lander does not get their timeout.
That was a little late. I didn't notice that. I saw the timeout come. I did not see that happen. Johnson. The Panthers down by 4. Erickson going to try to make it a 1-point game. That's no good. Washburn with the rebound. Stauffenberg will come up with it. And Stauffenberg will fall to the ground. And Stauffenberg slow to get up. He does get up, though, and that should send Stauffenberg to the free throw line, as they're going to get Stennerson for his 4th. So I'm just trying to catch up on my stats here. There's a lot going on in this final minute of action. All 4 Tigers, besides Stauffenberg, going to back up, obviously, to play, get ready for defense. Stauffenberg going to try to make this a 6-point game if he can. First free throw is good. And Stauffenberg's got 16 on the game. And he'll make both. It's now a 6-point lead for the Tigers with 12 seconds to go. Johnson going to take the 3, try to cut it in half. He misses everything. It's going to be out of bounds. And the Tigers are going to have 6 checked in with 4.9 to go. As Bartoni is going to inbound it for the Tigers. Stauffenberg will get it. Is Stauffenberg going to let this clock run out here? And Powell's not going to foul. Tigers are going to play for the Bighorn Classic Championship at 4:30 this afternoon. They get a 54-48 victory over the Powell Panthers. We're going to step aside, give you guys the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show, and we'll hope to catch up with head coach Stu Mullins and get your Lander Medical Player of the Game. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery is proud to be a supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Brown Sugar is a locally owned and operated restaurant located in downtown Riverton. Their passion is coffee and locally sourced foods. Be sure to stop in for dinner service and look for a new menu coming soon. Brown Sugar Coffee Roastery. See them online at brownsugarcoffeeroastery.com or stop in at 203 East Main Street, Riverton.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Elevate Rehab in Lander is a proud sponsor of sports in Fremont County. Elevate offers physical and occupational therapy and specializes in hand therapy. Elevate Rehab also offers one-on-one personalized treatment for every patient. Their dedicated team of highly skilled and specialized therapists will help you on your journey back to better health and mobility. Elevate Rehab, 535 East Main, Suite D in Lander.
At Central Wyoming College, your future starts here. Join CWC's automotive program and turn your passion for cars into one of the most in-demand technical careers. From classic cars to ones that park themselves, CWC's expert automotive instructors combine state-of-the-art technology, small class sizes, and one-on-one attention to help you earn your certification in automotive service excellence. Apply now for several scholarships available only to our automotive students. Make your way at Central and join the new generation of automotive technicians.
Keeping you connected with Tiger basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
Wrapping things up here at Powell as the Tigers will have one more game to play later on at 4:30 against the winner of Worland and Lovell. I do not have a score on that game or what is going on, but we will provide that information. We'll be here on the call, so you'll know who Lander will play when you see the scoreboard, and you'll see listening live on the radio, KOVE 1330 AM 107.7 FM. And again, we'll be streaming video on the County 10 YouTube and Facebook pages. Riley, what a game. What a game this was. I mean, Lander gets the 6-point win, but the score probably should have been a 1-point game, really, at the end.
The score really should have been a 1-point game. And if you look at the history between the two teams, obviously Lander beating Powell, last season here at Powell in overtime, and then Powell beating Lander in Lander at overtime
to begin the game
this season. And now you got Lander bringing it back to Powell, beating Powell at Powell.
Yeah, this will be a interesting game for the Tigers. Whoever they face, it'll be good, and I'm glad that you'll be hoping to tune into that one. Again, it'll be at 4:30 depending on how things go. Again, there's going to be a game played. The game between Worland and Lovell is being played or has finished. They're taking time for them to get here, get an opportunity to rest here and whatnot. And so the number 2 seeded teams are going to be playing here. It's going to be Wyoming, Indian, and Burlington. Those are the second best teams in their pool play, as well as we're hoping to maybe catch up with head coach Stu Mullins. I'm not sure if that will happen or not, just because of just timing and things, but if we do, we'll make sure to provide that for you guys, as again, the Chiefs and Burlington Huskies playing this upcoming game in Lander versus the winner of Worland and Lovell at 4:30 as well. We're going to step aside. We'll give you guys some final numbers, and again, hopefully catching up with head coach Stu Mullins. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
The Lander community supports the Lander Valley High School Tigers, and Altitude Interiors on Main Street is no exception. Altitude Interiors is Lander's expert in flooring, window coverings, cabinets, and more. The inside of your home is like a team jersey. Every so often, you just need a redesign. The team at Altitude has the best playbook in town and can help you with your projects from start to finish and make sure you get the look and feel of your dreams. Altitude Interiors supports Tiger football, and they're here for you too at 333 Main in Lander.
Tires, and more tires. Bailey Tire and Auto Service offers a huge selection, great prices, and fantastic service.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, this is Haley. With over 13,000 tires to choose, Bailey has tires for your ATV, farm implement, car, truck, trailer, semi, lawnmower, wheelbarrow, you name it. If it has a tire, Bailey Tire and Auto Service can fix it or replace it. Bailey Tire and Auto Service is your one-stop complete tire and service shop. Just remember, with Bailey's, there's no tricks, just tires.
Baldwin Creek Rental Service in Lander is a proud supporter of sports and athletics here in Fremont County. Baldwin Creek Rental Center understands how expensive specific equipment can be, especially if it is for a one-time use or event. That is why they offer tools, equipment, and party supply rentals. For many years, Baldwin Creek has provided services to clients in Lander and the surrounding areas. From lawn and garden projects to graduation parties, they have the right equipment for you. Baldwin Creek Rental Centers, 675 Baldwin Creek Road in Lander.
Keep it local. Try it on, save time and money on returns, and get advice in person at Bells & Bows. Our business is your best local source for quality clothing like Liverpool and keeping your look fresh every month with our new collections bag. These monthly collections bags feature anything you can imagine yourself in, and the best part is we will ship it everywhere. But if you live locally, we can drop it off right at your doorstep. Bells & Bows, your local solution to keeping you looking stylish for anything that comes your way. Stop in today at 309 East Main Street in Riverton or visit us online at bellsandbows.rocks.
Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Don't miss any of the action for Tigers basketball all season long on County 10's YouTube channel.
Tigers win this 154-48. We do know who Lander is going to play in the championship as head coach Stu Mullins is on his way. They'll actually play Worland for the Bighorn Classic Championship as Worland did defeat Powell. Head coach Stu Mullins on the headset with us. And coach, 54-48 is a 6-point lead, but really this game should have been a 1-point game. You really think about just how things went in that one.
Oh, yeah. And we've talked about it many, many times. These two teams are so evenly matched, and it's going to be like that. I told Coach Haney, it's this round 2, we got probably two, maybe 3, rounds in us. So they're so good and they're so well coached. It's such a good game to play, and I was just proud of us to come back and win it after we lost to them the first time.
Brennan Stauffenberg finishes with 17 points, Abe Lopez 15, and once again the ball being spread around to everybody, but just how Powell was playing, they're kind of getting their way with that 2-3 zone. How are you guys able to kind of work with your zone and make sure Powell wasn't able to score as much in the second half as they did in the first?
Yeah, they don't shoot it as well as some of the teams we play, so that helps a zone, if a team isn't able to shoot as well. But, they're so big and strong, and Johnson is so good to get to the rim and pull up at 10 to 15 feet that it just presents some issues. So, I was just really proud of the way that we rebounded the last 3 quarters.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys had quite a few rebounds. Unofficially, I had you guys for 27. I might be off a few or so, but just
that would be good.
Go. But, Coach, I don't know if you know, but you guys will be taking on Worland.
Oh, okay.
It's up 4:30. I guess you just found out from me. What are you looking forward to? Now you have an opportunity to play for a chipper.
Oh, this is like the battle of the Northwest Quad this year, or this tournament. All 4 of us advanced, and, we only played Worland once this year, so it'd be good to play them and play them on a neutral floor and see what they got. I'm sure they're excited to see what we've got, and it'll probably be another really good game. So we'll see who has the most energy. What was the score?
I do not have a score. Okay. I just heard it from the broadcaster in Worland. He's on his way right now. Yeah. So, but Coach, thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you hopefully after the Worland game as well. It'll be a good one.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Coach Stu Mullins. We'll step aside for a timeout. We're back after this.
Porter's Supply Company in Riverton is proud to sponsor sports and student athletes here in Fremont County. Start your game day off right with the Porter's pregame show and get ready for action. Porter's has everything you need to heat your home this winter with the best selection of wood, gas, or pellet stoves. Good luck to all Fremont County teams from Porter's Supply Company. See Porter's Supply on North Federal in Riverton and online at portersmvs.com.
RE/MAX All-Star Realtors are proud to sponsor sports across Fremont County for the 22-23 season. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors was founded in 1991 with the goal of doing real estate in a way that would make our clients' lives as easy and uninterrupted as possible. They've completed many, many transactions involving residential, commercial, vacant lots, farm and ranch, and investment properties, and can help you with any goal you might have regarding any of these today. RE/MAX All-Star Realtors, 938 West Main Street, Riverton. See them online at remaxriverton.com.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Catch the game on your phone or the comfort of your home living room. Tiger Basketball is streaming all season long on County 10's YouTube channel.
Back here on the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show here with our Lander Medical Player of the Game, Brandon Stauffenberg, who notched 17 points, 10 rebounds unofficially, so getting another double-double on the season. But Stauffenberg, you've been kind of getting a rough game. I mean, it's been physical for you on all aspects of things. So just how do you just keep getting up and keep going?
I mean, basketball is a physical game. I mean, I love when the refs let things go and it gets physical. I mean, I don't think it went over the top today, so I think it was fun. Refs called it both ways fairly, so.
You know, you guys play Powell a lot. It's always a close game. Just what is it like to play the Panthers and, almost getting a close game again? Last 2 or 4 games now has gone to overtime, and most of these have been close. So just what has it been like to play against this team?
I mean, our team looks forward to it every time they come up on the schedule. I mean, we come out here, we have to play our best game to even be in the game, and then, we came away with it this time. We got unfortunate last time, but, I mean, it's always fun to come to Powell and play a close game with them.
Yeah, battling adversity, just in general, just with Powell's game so far and everything else. And now you get to play for a chipper here in a little bit, actually, not too long. So what are you looking forward to in that one?
I mean, I'd guess we'd play Whirland, so, I mean, it's going to be fun. I mean, we like Whirland. It's been a battle between us. They've kind of dominated us in the last couple of years, so I think it's going to be fun for us to go out there, prove something to us and prove something to everyone else.
Perfect. Stauffenberg, can't thank you enough, player of the game, and congratulations on the win, and we'll see you again during the championship.
Thank you.
Brandon Stauffenberg will step aside. One more final timeout. We'll wrap things up. This is Tiger Basketball on County 10.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
Northside Auto Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes for the 22-23 season. Northside Auto Body is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in automotive body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered at Northside Auto Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander. Keeping you connected with Tiger Basketball. We are the County 10 Sports Network.
54-48 your final here at Powell High School we'll be back at 4:30 with the Lander Tigers versus the Whirland Warriors. Stauffenberg kind of had an idea that was coming, and head coach Stu Mullins there getting ready for that one. That's been kind of Whirland's game they've been having an advantage of, but let's kind of go over some final numbers here, and we will wrap it up and send you back to your local or your regularly scheduled program. Again, your Lander Medical Player of the Game going to Brennan Stauffenberg, 17 points, 10 rebounds. Unofficially, Abe Lopez finishes with 15 points, 2 rebounds. Town Whelan finishing with 7. Caleb Bartoni with 8. Brandon Lincoln with 4, and that would be all the scoring. Anito Black finishes with 3 points as he got one pretty much as soon as he came into the ball game as well. Taking a look for the Panthers, it was led by Gunnar Erickson with 12. Trey Stenderson also finishing with 12 points. Jess Schwann with 7. Marshall Lewis with 6. Johnson with 3. Hyde with 2. And Jay Queen finishes with 1. Alex Jordan finishing with 5 points on the day. As you're watching a little bit of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs taking on the Burlington Huskies. Again, they finished the number 2 seed in each of their pool play, as it's right now currently 2-0 in favor of Burlington, as Coffey tries to launch a 3 that's no good by the Chiefs. Riley, I mean, this game was close, and it was close from here on out, and it's not going to get any easier. Whirland's kind of had Lander's number the last few games.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Worland play at all this season, so that's going to be something to watch for. And I'm sure, obviously, players can go back, watch game film a little bit here in between their break, but it'll be an interesting matchup between the two teams. I don't know how Worland, they won obviously the last game and the one before.
Yep.
So it'll be an interesting matchup between the two teams.
It's actually the number 2 team versus the number 3 team. Lander actually overtook Worland's number 2 spot in the Wild Prep Coach and Media basketball polls. As we're going to wrap things up here, we're going to go grab some food before we have another game to call. As, again, we have no final on the girls' game so far in this one. So, for Jared Anderson at the radio control, Wyatt Barichka, Riley Bouillon, Christian Corona, a big shout out to the entire County 10 crew. Thank you for tuning in to this broadcast of Lander Valley Basketball on County 10 Sports. I'm Wyatt Barichka. This has been a presentation of Lander Basketball.